Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of the Games Tester. My name is Maurice. Today we're getting a look at Rennsport on the PlayStation 5. Let's get into it. First of all, let's see how much data this game is. And that's 23.56 GB. There are two versions of the game, a standard edition that's like $59.99, and there's also a deluxe edition that gives you a lot of like DLCs and stuff, and that one's like $79.99. The game is available digitally and on disc, and yeah, it's available right now. Let's get into it. You guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot for me. You're really helping out the channel. You can also hit the bell icon. I upload almost on a daily basis. New games, old games, updates on games. Sometimes even a little bit of hardware here and there. Yes, Rennsport. What is Rennsport? Rennsport is a mix, you know, it's a little bit more sim racing than something like Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport. It's a little less sim than something like iRacing or Assetto Corsa. You know, it's a little bit in between those. It's a brand new game. It was already like in early access on PC for a couple of years already. This is version 1.0. It's now also on consoles. It has crossplay with all systems, so you can play against people on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation fairly well, actually. Even if you are playing it on a controller, it's still super well done. In terms of single player, there's not much to do. This is a online racer. You want to play this game online, not offline. Quick sessions, there's some time trials you can do, some simple championships. It's really bare bones. Even quick play is for online multiplayer. That said, this game is at where the multiplayer is. Go play this in multiplayer. That's all I can say. Let's do a race. Grid start, sure. Couple of laps. Cars in reverse order, sure. 20. I have no idea. I'm good. Drivers and cars. Available cars. Number of drivers, let's put in, let 12 drivers. That's all good. September, I'm good, you know, sure. Yes, let's go. So now we get to the parts that I'm a little bit meh. The amount of cars in this game is lackluster. You know, it's a really small group of cars at the start, and especially for a game that's like 60 euros, I do think it's a little bit, yeah, too less. It should be a little bit more, in my opinion. Why? What's happening? Oh, here we go. What is happening with my game? I think I got a bug. It's not working anymore. You know, that's also the problem with this game. It still has some bugs here and there. In the meantime that I'm restarting the game and everything, I will show you the frame rate. It's a Unreal Engine 5 game, so yeah, you know what that means. It's always looking like a little bit washed out. It is 60 FPS. There are no other graphical modes. It's one size fits all. This is it. 60 FPS. It's an upscaled. It looks to be somewhere in the range of, yeah, somewhere between 1080p and 1440p. That's being upscaled to 4K at 60 FPS with FSR. There is no PS5 Pro version of this game. I saw some videos going around that this game has PS5 Pro enhancements. No, it doesn't have that. The PlayStation 5 version is the PlayStation 5 version, and that's about it. Also, one thing I need to complain about, the amount of tracks is lackluster. You know, I think it has like, what, 10, 12 tracks in total? And then I'm counting the variants even with it. With some, yeah, okay, some pretty nice tracks, but also a couple that are meh, to say the least. Jeddah is nice, but this one is also, you know, it's a created by other people. This one is created by their own. This is a founder's track. Yeah, you know. Let's pick this one. And select a car. And let's pick the Aston Martin. It has the... looks like a pace car from the F1. I know it uses that one, but yeah. Let's see how well I can drive with this game. I've heard some things about the AI not being all there yet. And I did see some crazy things going on here and there. Ah, no. Come on, come on, come on. Holy moly. How slow can you go? Why is this so incredibly hard? This car is undrivable. Also, the draw distance is pretty, yeah, low. But I had the same systems, you know. It's a bit the same. This version is practically 99.9% the same as on the Xbox. Wow, this is actually completely undrivable. Wow. I'm gonna pick a different kind of car. Let's do a time trial. Let's do a simple one. This one was quite nice. Let's do Monza. Road course, sure. Wow, that was bad. Oh, that feels better. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff inside the car, outside the car that you can choose from. There is some dual sense force feedback in your controller, but could be better. Had better. You know, especially if you have played Gran Turismo with a dual sense controller. That's a different kind of cookie on business. Come on. Lap, cancel current lap. The smallest mistakes is exit. And yes, the game also runs with like 99% of all the driving steering wheels for PlayStation 5. So if you have like a driving rig with a steering wheel and stuff, you can use it in this game. But that's also the problem I have with this game. You know, it's in some parts it's really fun. It's really good. You know, some cars drive incredibly well. I think this Mercedes AMG is a perfect example of that. You know, the Aston Martin was like drove like nothing, and this one is it's perfect. But then again, I'm not a really big sim racer, so for me it needs to be directly or instantly good, or I'm not gonna tweak with these cars. I know some people will tweak with these cars till the end of time. Get like a fraction of a second off these rounds. I don't care. This is always good. But yeah, this is such a hard game to actually review, because on the one hand it does a lot of things really good, and these I know for a fact that games like these need to grow on a system. On the other hand, for right now at this moment in time, full price 60 euros for a game like this is, in my opinion, a little bit steep. But you know, it really depends on what you expect. You know, what do you want? A little bit more sim racing than Gran Turismo? I think you are perfectly fine with this game. My car is broken, by the way. Yeah, this is Rennsport on the PlayStation 5. If you are going to be playing it online with a racing rig, I would say go for it. If you are a standard race driver like I am, it's probably a little bit too much, and on one hand, and on the other hand, a little bit too less. You know, if you know what I mean. It's really hard to make a good judgment about this game, because I do see good things, but I also see some really bad things. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys soon in another one.